Good morning, everyone. Thank you for stopping by Butler Family Farm. We appreciate you visiting with us and watching our videos. Today I'm going to be planting my strawberries, cutting up my potatoes into smaller pieces, getting my bags ready maybe for the potato seeds. Jerry saw a video on the computer that showed you cut your seed potatoes, to get more around the eyes. You can cut them in half or however it works out. And then you dip them in the cut part into wood ash and let that dry on the potato before you plant it. And we're doing bag style potatoes this year with our 50 dog food bags that contain 50 gallons of 50 pounds, gallons, 50 pounds of dog food in them. But over my shoulder you can see the back of the truck. We made a trip to Lowe's yesterday and picked up some potting soil to mix in with our topsoil. And the next big garden project is to get our survival seed 25 planter set up and get the starts that I've got going in the house, get that in there. So right now we're going to do strawberries, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. If you remember last year, maybe it was the year before, I think it was the year before, so this is probably my third year. There was a big craze over going to the Dollar Tree and buying these planters that you could get for $1 each. So I bought up quite a few. I used them that year, but not successfully with my strawberries because I know my planting method was really off kilter. And last year I tried to grow, I think, some herbs and the same thing. You can see in there that the leftover dirt, I didn't have them planted high enough. So my goal each year, of course, is to do better, and I thought about this. I'm going to do the strawberries in one holder. I'm going to cut back the runners because I don't want to start plants yet. I want to be able to get the fruit. But I'm actually going to fill, when we're all done, the plant is going to be sitting up high. And my thought is to put my planting soil on the bottom here, and then I'm going to take, well, let's just do it. I'll set the camera up and we'll be good to go. There's no wind today, so I shouldn't have any problems with the camera falling over, but I think because this camera, you can't be too far away from it or it won't pick up sound, so let me try a different spot. Okay, I think this will work. So my thought was to take the strawberries that are in these containers and put them whole because they are already in the dirt, and that, the crown is where it should be. So I'm going to take them out of this, and I watered really good yesterday because they were looking kind of puny, but I want to build it up so that the dirt, so that it's up to here. So I need to put another scoop or two in each one of these planters because, as you can see, it's not sitting up high enough. It's really a very, very nice day out here. There's no wind. We're actually expecting rain this afternoon, evening, so we'll see how that goes. We've gotten quite a bit so far. Okay. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah, much better. So then, put another scoop here. So I'm going to set the 3 plants in here that I'm going to have, and then I'm going to fill in dirt around. I'll probably have to put it on on the pole because of the hole so that I can fill the dirt up. But let me get two more plants here. This one actually has two in here, so I just don't, I want to be sure I keep the crown where it's supposed to be. Can't tell if I'm capturing this or not. Let's see, go this way and this one. I think this one needs a little bit more dirt for height. There. So let's see. So, not sure if I got this close enough for you to see when I was doing it, but as you can see, the top of where the crown's at is almost level with the edge of the pot, and that's what I want. This one I might have to raise up a little bit more, but I need to put this on the pole to finish filling it, so we'll take a break. Okay, just a little update. This tray here happened to be my third one from the bottom, or the first one on the bottom. But as I was starting to stack them, these plants I have in here are quite a bit bigger than some of the others. So I had to revamp my thinking a little bit. And I have to position the plants not so much in the center here, or in here, but it has to be closer because of the way the thing comes on. See, this one's right over the top when it fits on here right. And so, yeah, I have to audition, actually I've done that already, audition the plants per holder. This one's going to be okay here, and this one's kind of growing straight up. This one I'm going to make the top, and these guys are all little ones right here. This is my next planter to do. So let me get those together, and then we'll see where we're at that point. Now we made this stand ourselves, so when I water, it's going to run through to the bottom. I don't have a catch thing. The pipe doesn't have holes in it to spread out like a true green stalk, but this is a DIY, and so I'm thinking maybe I might put these stands where when I water, it'll be beneficial for something else and not actually have them on the concrete. I started doing that, but it may work out better if I have them someplace where the water's going to, do a double purpose. So anyway, let me get to the next layer and see where we're at. Okay, 3 layers, 9 plants. I think they'll get going pretty good. They were pretty wet from yesterday's watering, and I got them 2 days ago actually. Today's Thursday. Yeah, I got them on Tuesday because that's when the Midnight store opens. And as you can see, I don't know if this will ripen up or not, but there's starting to be a strawberry there. You got a couple of strawberries. Yeah, got a couple of strawberries over here. Oops. So we'll see how this goes, and I'm still thinking of the spot that I want to, have them set in. I really don't want to set them on the concrete, and I have to protect them from the chickens. So we will see how all that goes. So now we'll go on to setting up our seed potatoes so that I can plant those. Probably I leave them in the well house to dry with the ash on them. They should be ready to put into the bags that we got, dog food bags that we got, and get planted. And I'm actually going to set them up out in the garden. I think along that north fence out there. I think that's where I'm going to put them because it's kind of an open area. So anyway, enough rambling. So we're doing potato seeds. Taking the seed potatoes, which remember this is the Yukon Gold, and these are the Kennebec, and I'm cutting them the best that I can so that they have two eyes. Now this one only has one eye, but it's a pretty good eye. And then these guys, these two right here, only have one eye, so we're going to plant these ones whole. So far out of this batch, I've only got one that is not usable, and that's okay. Because by cutting these like this, I'm like doubling. I bought 25, about 2 pounds. And so I'm getting still 2 pounds of potatoes, but I'm doubling my plants the way we're going to set it up. So I'm going to keep going. Now, Jerry did see a video about curing your cut seed potatoes and putting ash on here. But when I went in to double check, you know, how to do it, how heavy or whatever, I found a couple articles that said it was ill-advisable to do that, as it could cause potato scab. It could, if your soil is alkaline, which ours isn't going to be because we're using potting soil, and it's got fertilizer in there. But I just don't want to take a chance on the potato scab part, because I'm figuring for every pound of potatoes I plant, I could get a 10-pound yield. So that would be really, really good. I've got 2 pounds of the, hold on, bear with me, Yukon Gold, goodness. And I've got almost 3 pounds of the Kennebec. And I could go back and get more. It just depends. We've got 5 bags we're going to use for potatoes, so we'll see how that all comes out. And I could probably do, I don't know, succession planting. I'm not sure if that works with potatoes or not. I'll have to look into it. So I'm going to set the camera up and you can watch me cut potatoes. Okay, this one has like 4 eyes, so on each end, so I can we have some extra animal noises, so the donkeys can kind of see me. And I'm gonna take these into, this only has one here, so it's going to go back over here. I'm actually going to leave these out here today, and then I'll move them into the, or maybe this afternoon, it depends. We could get some rain, and I don't want to leave them out here to get the rain, so I'll probably, I will, there's no probably to it, I will be moving them elsewhere to dry. And I think I've got a couple more of these plant trays that I can lay them in to have air circulation. Now, if it has a really good start, you know, here, then I try to cut where I can get 2 and just leave this one. I think this one, I don't even know if I'm getting this on here. I think this will be sufficient, and then these guys will be okay. I get our seed potatoes from our local MFA. Oh, here's another hard one. Local MFA, they do it, you know, they get a couple other varieties as well. But I think I'm just going to stick with these 2. That one I think I'll leave like that. This one doesn't have any, not enough sprouts. And then this one's got quite a few, so I think I can, well, I think I'll just leave that. So I've got about 8 with sprouts, a single that I didn't cut. And so now I've got my Kennebec, and I can actually cut this one in thirds, I think. That's nice. That's a nice one. And then I'll take a chance and leave this as is. It's either that, well, probably this way. We'll see. There's a little one right here, and there's a little one right here. They might help. I got a couple big ones. And I was doing my count. Oops. I was doing my count to get close to 2 pounds, because that's what I wanted to buy, was 2 pounds worth, and see how that worked with our bags. And I could go back and get more next week if we have a dog food bag or 2 left over. I'm going to cut this one. I don't need this piece, and put it over here, and because it's got a really good sprout on it. So this one I can do in thirds. It doesn't matter the number of sprouts. That doesn't increase your yield any. It's, how your, poundage of. This one I'm going to cut this in off. So I'm just about done with this part of the potatoes. And then I think what I'll do is I'm in a garden, I'm in two vegetable garden growing collabs, and Gail at, let me cut this one in half. Gail at Gail Southern Living. It's her 3rd or 4th year, I think. My 3rd year doing it. But she has a open collab that is called Weird Container Growing. And I need to get mine set up. I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to try and grow a purple vine flower. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I need to get that planted so it can start doing its thing. So here's how we are right now, and it's not a lot. These are going to get planted too, but I need to find a couple more of these trays and kind of set them up. I think I'll use these as a stand in my well house. Oops, you don't get hard that way. So that's where we're at right now on potato planting, and I hope you enjoyed this planting of my strawberries. I'm excited about that. I didn't do as well the first year, and I bought them from Stark Brothers, and it's not their fault. I just didn't. They came bare root, and I think that was the problem. So I need to keep watch on the Mennonite store. Every once in a while, I'm not sure who it is. Somebody's got some stuff out there that, I don't have to start. It's already started for me. So I think for my ending, I've got a little surprise. So hold on. This is just a little teaser. I'm very, very, very excited by this. I bought this plant. Actually, I got quite a few of them out here as bulbs back a couple years ago at the Homesteader Expo that's held in Pryor, Oklahoma. And they didn't do much last year, but this year we're going to have some flowers, and it looks like a really dark purple and maybe a lavender. So stay on the watch, because when they bloom, there'll be a short for sure. As always, we thank you for joining us here on Butler Family Farm. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And as always, I hope you have a great day.
Thanks for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do and hit the thumbs up and the bell for the next video.